Last time we talked about Snowfall, and since that time, John Singleton has died. Did you feel any type of way when that happened? Because the two of you weren't on the best of terms.
Oh, man. I don't know. I didn't cry. I can tell you that.
That's fair.
It was just like somebody died, I mean, people die in South Central all the time. A guy got killed a few months ago right on my street, right on the corner of my block. So I didn't feel nothing for him. I didn't know what he did, what his past was, what his present was supposed to be. So it had absolutely no effect on me. When John passed, the only effect that I could think about is that, he stole my story. Mm. That was the number one thing that popped up to me. Oh, the guy who stole your story died.
Yeah, and when I read your book, after watching, the first two seasons of Snowfall, I'm like, wow, a lot of this stuff is really like a one-to-one kind of situation. Yeah. Like these situations, like of.
I mean, I felt the same way he felt about me. He didn't feel nothing for me. He didn't offer me a job. It's sad, but that's the state that we in. A guy would take your shit and use it and don't feel that he's supposed to do nothing for you for it. Not even having the courtesy, to say, you know what, man, thanks. Thanks for doing this for me.
Well, but I mean, they offered you a consultant position on there, didn't they? No.
Only the day when we caught him coming down some steps. He thought I was gonna beat his ass. And he offered me everything that day. But gave me the wrong number.
Oh, is that what happened? Well, listen, rest in peace, John Singleton. Boys in the Hood is still an all-time classic. Yeah. And I think the people that watch Snowfall, that actually know your story, know that that's actually your story.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I mean, I don't really care about him knowing. I should have got some money out of it.
I agree.
I should have benefited from it. People just feel that they can just, like fuck over everybody, like whoever, and then they don't really appreciate the things that I'll allow them to do. Like plenty of times that people are like, man, let's go over there and tear a set up. And I'll be like, nah, man, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
And that ain't what's happening. It's crazy, and they don't really get that until like that day when he was coming up them steps, and we was coming at a Red Grant party, and I was coming down the steps, and me and about 3 or 4 of my guys, and he was coming up the steps, and he saw me like he saw a ghost, Mm. It might have been the day the stroke started.
And we'll just leave it at that.